guys, so I hope you enjoyed the lip swatches of the new colors of the Jordana Sweet Cream Matte Liquid Lip Colors. I had originally done a video with their first colors that they came out with, and some of these are new and some of these are actually from that batch that I couldn't find. And maybe they just had like a Kmart but they weren't selling at Walgreens. So I find my Jordana products at Walgreens. You can also find them at Kmart, and there's like another store I've never ever seen, so I guess it just depends where you live, as well as you can go to the Jordana website. I'm not sure if these colors are on the website yet, but hopefully soon. I'll link down below that review and demo that I originally did, and the formula feels about the same. I feel like it just depends on the color. The darker you get, I would say maybe a little bit more drying. And I'll definitely say that there were some colors that were like a little bit streakier, so that you had to layer on a lot more. And then the rest, I feel like honestly, like those one swipes, they kind of like glided on really well and applied very, very evenly. I would say there was only about 4 of the 10 colors that I swatched that I felt were like a little iffy. I would probably say pass, just because they're like either very thin, they're not consistent with the rest of the formulas, and or just because I feel like the color that it is, it just applies, it doesn't apply very evenly if you kind of try to layer it on top of other colors, and then you gotta keep going back and forth just to even it out, and you're probably, I don't know how many layers on your lips you'll have. But the first one, I feel it kind of gave me trouble with Strawberry Sundae. Once again, a pastel color. I feel like pastel colors do that in general. And then the next color was the Red Velvet Cake. I feel like I really had to layer this color on just to get the pigmentation that I wanted. And then the other color, Current Jam, it kind of gave me some issues, but once I kind of got it layered on, like the color pigmentation that I wanted, the color is beautiful. So this one I'm willing to work with a little bit more due to the color. And like once you kind of just do it very evenly, I think it looks beautiful. And then the last one is actually the one that I'm wearing right now. This one I really had to like kind of be careful with and just really try to like even out. And this is the Sweet Marsala Wine. This is the darkest one. The color is really, really nice, but once again, like you really have to work with this one. So other than these 4, honestly, I feel like the rest were really, really great, especially even that first really, really light color. Sometimes really light nudes, pastel colors are really hard to work with, but the rest of those 6 I think are great. One of my favorites really is the Cinnamon Toast. I love this one. I think this is gonna look great on a lot of different skin tones. But once again, the drugstore has come out with some affordable options. I think these are about $5 or $6. You can find them at the drugstore. I also did some lip swatches and a mini review of the new Wet n Wild liquid lipsticks, and I think those are also a really good option. Definitely some maybe misses on the colors just due to pigmentation and layering. As usual, I feel like what you might get with lighter colors and darker colors, sometimes those formulas are harder to work with, I feel like, for brands, and there's always just those colors that are a little bit more difficult. But if you want to check out another affordable option, I would check those as well down in the description box, and I'll add the Jordana. I'll even add some Milani. Drugstore is coming out with some great options for you guys, and especially for those of you, I really love to go to drugstore to get my like pops of color in liquid lipsticks, because honestly with like $20 liquid lipsticks, 17 or 18, it's hard for me to kind of get myself to like buy that like deep dark color that I might not wear as often. I'll do it sometimes, I'll make an exception, but it's just so much easier to pick up like a $5 or $6 liquid lipstick for a pop of color, a deep color, something different you can kind of experiment with. And especially if you're one of those who like isn't, like darker colors aren't your comfort zone, you can really kind of transition yourself into it that way. So definitely glad that we now can get those at the drugstore. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll definitely have a bunch more drugstore reviews and demos for you guys to check out. Make sure to subscribe to keep up with some more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.